Hey guys, what's up? I'm gonna be doing a Lucian tutorial now. Just did an Ezreal tutorial. The Echo tutorial is pretty popular, but right now we focusing on this guy. Uh, Lucian, he is probably the most lane dominant AD carry out there. He is easy to climb with. You can easily get out of bronze, silver, and gold with him. Um, if you play him right. Now, keep that in mind because he has such an aggressive playstyle that even if you're behind, you could probably still burst down the carry or burst down the person that's fed. I'm not saying if you're 0-10, 1v1 that Master Yi, that's 20-0. I'm saying just be confident in how much damage you do and adjust to how much damage you are doing each game. So now, what do you start? Do you start longsword or do you start Dorns? Or do you start Dorn's shield, which I've seen everybody like building? Um, Usually, I just go longsword and 3 potions, and you usually want to go that route if you're unless you're not confident in being able to abuse them before you run out of your potions. Because once you run out of your potions, you won't have the lifesteal or the benefits from the Dorn's blade that the other person have, or the Dorn's shield. So you just have to get a longsword if you're confident in that you're gonna beat them after the first 3 potions you pop. Um, what you want to do is you want to push level 2 wave, push for the level 2 wave, and if you have a support with like high damage like a Zyra or a Brand, or a support with a lot of CC like a Thresh or a Leona, keep in mind you also want to think about what they have. If they have like a Caitlyn Leona, then you don't want to just push level 2 wave and just lose a fight and then you lose your pressure. Uh, You also want to remember during each of your battles, you want to just keep stacking your fervor up because that will that will be what wins you most of the fights. Every time I'm going to auto attack this guy, it's going up 1 damage or 2 damage or whatever. After a certain amount of time, that starts hurting a lot. Uh, Especially if you're not just level 2 like I am right now. Um, But you just gotta keep remembering, you gotta keep putting your trust in some of your fervor stacks because that's gonna end up doing a lot of damage. Um, and now, another thing is, don't be a pussy when you play this champion. I'm just gonna say it. Because if you're gonna sit here and just farm all game, and just farm, wait for your wave to crash, push the wave, take farm, whatever you do, if you're not gonna engage or whatever, just don't play this champion because you're not meant for this champion. Play something like Vigar AD carry or some shit. You don't play Lucian if you're just gonna farm and not abuse your early power. Um, if you farm all game and you don't abuse your early game, you don't put the AD carry behind, you don't get ahead, then you're not gonna be useful for much until like complete late game if you go the full crit build or whatever people are building. Speaking of builds, what you really want to build is what I build personally is a Bork because that destroys them. Like just if you get your combo off, which I'll go off here. Its combo is pretty simple, but I'll go over it. Um, but if you get your full combo off, they will be half health. If they're level 6, 7, 8, it doesn't matter. They will almost always be half health if they're 80 carry with no armor. Unless it's like the tank Ezreal, Ninja Tabby, Iceborne, or whatever. They will be half health. Just from a quick combo. And then after you finish the combo, you can just back away. They have half health, you have full. You're down just a little bit on mana, but it's cool because if they come up at all, they're gonna die. And then that's pressure in and of itself. Um, okay, after the combos and mechanics, every time you use an ability, just auto attack. I mean, it's simple. Just all you gotta do is right click. It's one button. Watch. Just watch. Auto attack. Auto attack. auto attack. It's so much better than just using your abilities and not auto attacking. It helps a lot more, trust me. Seeing Lucian play and not auto attack, it gives you cancer after a certain amount of time. And that's not good. Cancer's not good. So just remember to auto attack. Let me just go ahead and give myself some gold and make myself rich as fuck. Wait, why did I just buy that? Yeah, don't build that. You typically don't want to build that. For your boots, depending on what they got, if they have a heavy auto attack carry, Tristana, you would go Ninja Tabby. If you're going AP, you want to go Sorcerer's Shoes. Berserker Greaves, you can go that if you want. I mean, just auto attack faster, which is always good. Iron Boots Lucidity, you should have 40% with the builds, but if you really want that, buy it. Mercury's Tread, if they have like a Syndra or some stupid shit, and build it. But I'm just gonna build this for right now. You get this item if they have CC. I usually go, here's my full build, but I'm not just a LOL build horror. I usually build differently. Where is the Black Cleaver? Why is it not in recommended? And then the last item I usually get is a GA. But yeah, don't just be an LOL build horror or whatever. Build different every game. See, look how strong this build is. Watch. Look at that. It's so strong. Like, that's all you gotta do. Just build this build and you'll two-shot anybody. But really, the main thing I just want to go over is learn your combos. It's fairly simple. It's really easy. It's not like it's the hardest combo in the game to learn. It's really easy. All you gotta do is dash, auto attack, Q, auto attack, W, auto attack. And see, he's half health, like I said. No matter what they are, they're gonna be half health. Granted, it is level 1, but it still has 10,000 HP, so yeah. So, I'm gonna do it again. E, auto attack, Q, auto attack, W, auto attack. It's not hard. While you're mid auto attacking, you can Q. So if you auto attack, you can Q at the same time. So it helps with the burst. See, watch how fast it all hits them. See how fast I hit them? It's because if you can auto attack during your Q, and that saves you so much time. It really does. Because if you wait for your Q to hit and then you auto attack, you're missing out on so much time. Yeah, you're just missing out on so much time that you could have gotten like 3 or 4 auto attacks out during that time. It's like no joke. And plus it makes for much smoother gameplay. Wow. I feel like I'm playing Earth. What do you do in team fights? You constantly want to just, every time your E's up, you want to always position either to the side or away from like the people that can easily dive you, or you could try to burst down the people that can easily dive you. I mean, it all depends on what your playstyle is and what you want to do. If, let's say, spawn enemy dummy, wait, what's the shortcut? Okay, shift B. Let's just do this. What if that was their team? And these were like all tanks, you wouldn't want to position here, like obviously not, because they would just collapse on you, and there's also a tower right there. If anything, you would want your front line to be like right here, and you be over here. Mainly because if they engage right here, you have an easy shot at their back line, and to burst them down really quick. I like this. Jumping. But anyway, you want to just keep positioning to where you can take out their squishies, because you're Lucian. Even if you go the 50% crit route, or not 50%, 100% crit route, you will burst down their carries like almost instantaneous. Like it's not even funny. because you have 4 auto attacks that are gonna crit, and it's almost instantaneous, where you can't even do anything against it, Zanya's or whatever. So if you do it quick enough, you'll kill their carries in an instant. Another thing I want to go over is it's just a small combo. You should know it if you play Lucian. Let me kill them. All you gotta do, throw this out. Well, throw this out, and then ult. You get movement speed because of your W, and it's gonna make it a lot harder for them to dodge your ult. Because if you're constantly gaining 65% or 65 movement speed for 1 second, I mean it doesn't stack, but you'll keep having 60. It's like a Vayne. Imagine having a Vayne ult on Lucian. Your W's movement speed, it's really key to kiting, because it stacks. You'll have Phantom Dancer if you go this build. You'll have your Phantom Dancer movement speed. You'll have the Black Cleaver movement speed. You'll have your W movement speed. You'll have Bork, which if you drain like somebody's speed, it also gives you more. So you're gonna be moving fast as fucking lightning, and it's really good. Matchups. What's a good matchup for Lucian? Anybody who has a bad early game, and if you can abuse it, if you abuse it right, I should say. Lucian's pretty much good against almost everybody. I mean, unless it's like somebody has good disengage, like Caitlyn or just somebody like that. I mean, sometimes Lucian, most of the time it's about the support. It's mostly about the supports, but I honestly feel like when I play Lucian, I'm not scared of any AD carry. I can go against anybody. I mean, Jin's really good at. I mean, Jin's really good to go against because he's just very immobile, and once you jump on him, he's not gonna get away. He has a lot of damage, but he's not gonna out damage you unless he's better or has more kills or his support CCs you or something. Yeah. The only thing I don't like going against is I don't like going against something with a lot of CC like Leona or just somebody like Brand who can easily kill you once you dash in. Somebody with like good anti-engage like Thresh is also good against Lucian, in my opinion. Anyways, guys, if you liked the video, then like the video. If you liked my voice, then subscribe. And if you feel like you have something to say or have a general question to ask me, then go ahead and ask in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye.